Hey, welcome back. Now, here's the thing. I knew this was going to be a bad movie. I mean, let's face it. It's an anime. It's an anime that's turned into a live action film. I mean, don't get me wrong. It could have been a great. It could have been a great feature, but it just wasn't. Because it wasn't treated with the same love and admiration that such films like Speed Racer was treated with. And yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of people saying that Speed Racer was a horrible movie, but in all actuality, I thought it was a lot of fun, and to be quite honest, I thought it set out to do exactly what it did, and that was be an entertaining film and tell the story of Speed Racer. Granted, they took some liberties here and there, but there are liberties that I was okay with. The fact that they kept to the general story about Speed Racer was great. And though with Dragon Ball, I mean, they didn't even keep with the general story that they were creating. And there's these other things where they try to throw fan service in there, and it just never worked. There's a scene where Goku's messing with his hair, and it pops back out in that awful trying to be Goku style. I mean, be quite honest, they really should have just tried to go with something that. Not even gonna go there. Not even going to go there, because if I do, I'm just going to start either repeating myself or contradicting myself. Not even going to go there. I mean, the sheer fact that this movie just blew, and just they're trying to pass it off as an epic martial arts film, just kind of sad and pathetic. I mean, even the fans who don't watch this, I've heard, said that this really sucked and didn't make a whole lot of sense. And quite frankly, not even to the fans who, like Dragon Ball, thought that this made sense. So ultimately, these people set out to make a film that can't be watched by anyone because they get confused. Now, I understand that they were trying to make a film that anybody could watch, but in doing so, they miserably made a movie that no one can watch. If you're going to make a movie that is based on something that a certain fan watches or whatnot, like of a TV show or comic book or whatever, I mean, I think it's really important that you keep in mind that you're really making the film for these people. There are going to be a general audience that are going to go see this film going into it not knowing anything. And with that, well, you just simplify everything. See, that's the problem a lot of these films come into. Is they try to make it so that it's attainable by everybody, but by doing so, that's attainable by no one. So that's really my advice to filmmakers. Not only just filmmakers, but writers as well, because this started off as a writing problem. There are so many things that are just wrong with this that make no sense, and they just don't bother to explain. Like, for example, if King Piccolo was, trapped hundreds of thousands of years ago, how is Goku in his Uzumaki form supposed to be his greatest psychic? They never explained that. Goku wasn't around then, was he? They never explained this. It just turns out that Piccolo's like, haha, you're my evil sidekick. I mean, that's just one of many plot holes that are abundant in this film, and don't think that anyone really bothers to explain them. They just kind of are there. please, writers, if you're going to write a story about characters that people are already in love with and they have a lot of connection, write that story. Granted, for a movie, you have to change a few things because, let's be honest, if Goku was really in a orange and blue jumpsuit, then we wouldn't really be able to take him serious. Oh God, wait, he was in the orange and blue jumpsuit. Yeah, just forget it. Just forget it. Just whatever you do, don't watch this film. Even if you are a fan of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. All it's going to do is just make you sad that this was created, and it's going to make you even sadder when you find out that there are going to be 2 other sequels to it. That's right, they're going to turn this into a trilogy. Which in the next film, they're going to be introducing Vegeta. My favorite character from the series. I feel weak. Any case, don't support these movies. I mean, these are as bad as some of the You Have a Ball movies that have been made. Yeah, and that's right. I said You Have a Ball. In fact, I think Alone in the Dark is a masterpiece compared to this. And I hate You Have a Ball movies. Bloodline was a masterpiece. Compared to this shit. Any case, that's right. This was a movie so bad it's really stunned me. I guess this is Omki or Excalibur saying, take it easy, guys. If it's easy, take it twice. Later.